Their second match with India 1-up in the final quarter, midway through the final quarter. So India looking to do the double over Germany. But here it's about whether Pakistan can finally get some first points of the season. Or will Belgium their second match with India 1-up in the final quarter, midway through the final quarter. Here at top score table looks like this. Thomas Domley moved to 15 goals Germany. Both all 3 goals against Australia in their last 2 games. Hendrick first place tonight has 11 after hitting the target twice so far here. Well, last year's top scorer on bonus of 9. Henry Croft in the top to join Khan Renger, Vintala, who top scorer table looks like 5. There are 9 players, 15 goals. Both the head-to-head, all 3 goals against Australia in their last 2 games. Very often Belgium has 11 after hitting by 4 first place wins. Has 11 after hitting the target twice so far here. Last year top set on bonus of 9. To join Khan Renger, what both coaches have to say ahead of this one. The head-to-head, all 3 goals against Australia.
Shane, first of all, I wanted to congratulate you on regaining the #1 spot in the world with Belgium. That's a nice achievement, of course, but maybe most important, like a recognition of the good work everyone has been doing.
Yeah, it is exactly that. You know, like it's we talk a lot about the old generation and it's been so successful, but this group is, I think we've been 18
first of all, I want to congratulate you on regaining the #1 spot in the world with Belgium. That's a nice achievement, of course, but maybe most important, like a recognition of the good work. Another difficult game coming up for you guys. I was wondering, are you more focusing on specific elements in a game rather than trying to win against a team like Belgium?
Yeah, sure.
Shane, first of all, I want to congratulate you on regaining the #1 spot in the world with Belgium. That's a nice achievement, of course, but maybe most important, like a recognition of the good work. Another difficult game coming up for you guys. I was wondering, are you more focusing on specific elements in a game rather than trying to win against a team like Belgium?
Yeah, sure. Not to do last couple of emotional mistakes and emotional errors and individual play.
Maybe most important, like a recognition of another difficult game coming up for you guys. I was wondering, are you more focusing on specific elements in a game rather than trying to win against a team like Belgium?
Yeah, sure. Not to do last couple of emotional mistakes and emotional errors and individual play.
Maybe
the Red Lions.
Another difficult game coming up for you guys. I was wondering, are you focusing on specific elements in a game rather than trying to win against a team like Belgium?
James of Australia, who took charge of Pakistan's first game against Spain, which was Belgium against the same opponent. Susan Holton, who takes charge of only her second men's international. The first was Belgium's 2-all draw with England back in December. Video umpire Daniel Veerman from the Netherlands.
Specific elements in a game rather than
Anyway, here come the young Pakistan. Jason's 2 matches played and 2 heavy defeats. First game story Spain has been this week has been one of gradual evolution. 7-1 lost to Belgium in their opener, which has stayed tough with Belgium's experience, especially in the final quarter. And the last parts of that contest, Pakistan have been in touch against Spain on Sunday. They showed something of Pakistan, especially in the second half. 2 matches played, more ambition, more defeats, and against the board and more positive performances this week has been score like all game 2-0 in the final quarter. Belgium lost the result, but it's far more respectable for long experience. There's a pattern emerging in the Pakistan side, promising for large parts of a period of vulnerability, especially in the closing stages with the legs tight and structured reserves. Ranked 12th now in the world, this is a young program being tested at a very high level. Every single match against Belgium, the challenge is the same as it has been a week and sustained for longer. There's a pattern emerging in the Pakistan side, promising for large parts of a period of vulnerability, especially in the closing stages. Belgium with the legs tight and structured on one side, obviously slowly standing and growing in stature with every match. Against Belgium, 2 performances this week, and they have been exactly why this side held for longer. Pakistan with dispatch 7-1 in a row now, and then on Tuesday, Spain, the side that historically had the measure of Belgium in recent years, was swept aside 3-1, a display of real authority. All 3 goals coming in the second half as Belgium took control and never relinquished it. 2 performances composed and have been purposeful. Shane McLeod and his squad have set the standard at this stage. Dispatch 7-1 in the right return for another attempt on Tuesday, Spain.
L'hymne national belge, la Brabançonne.
So the players doing the high fives, and the temperature has dropped enough for us to revert to 2-minute breaks at quarter and three-quarter time, having been at 4 minutes in match one a little earlier on today. So the teams will peel back round and have their team huddles, the umpires with their own high five. Let's bring you the team news. And we will start with the hosts, and Belgium make 3 changes to the match day 18, and 2 of them start. In goal, Simon van der Blucke makes only his 2nd appearance of the season. Across the back, the first change sees number 33, Hugo Labouchere, come in, alongside Van Doren, Van Oost and de Kerpel. In midfield, it is de Slover, Venier and Van Dessel. While in attack, the other change is number 30, Nelson Onana. He returns alongside Bone and Stokbrooks. The final change is on the bench, number 34, Ollie Beacons. The last of the fresh faces. Players making way today, Willems, Hendricks and Alain. As for the green shirts, they make 2 changes to the match day 18, with both starting on the bench. Ali Raza continues in goal. Across the back, it's as you were, Arshad, Ebubakar, but Manon. While in midfield, it is Ahmad, Moen and Zikria. And then in attack, Rana Wahid, Ahmed and Gazanfar. So on the bench, the new players are number 4, Khan Nadeem, and number 18, Rahman Abdul. Players making way today, Arbaz and Bashrat. Shane McLeod, so long a part of this Belgian setup. Up against Mansour Al-Hassan, another hugely experienced coach and a man who's been around the hockey world for an awfully long time. Under his first stint as head coach of Pakistan, Seoul Olympics in 1988. Belgium then get the final match on match day 4 here in Wavre underway, attacking the goal away to our left-hand side. They're playing in the all-red strip. Pakistan going the other way, green shirts and socks, white shorts, and alongside me, Charlie Broom in the commentary box, it's Toby Valter. Toby, very good evening to you. Thoughts ahead of this one, given what we saw in the first match between the two?
Yeah, I think Pakistan definitely want to do better than they did in the first appearance against Belgium. And from the Belgian side, as we see them entering the circle here with Onana.
Across the face of goal, oh, squeezed in, Onana's turned it in. And inside, 35 seconds, Belgium are in front, on the front foot, right from the get-go. And Onana deflects it past Ali Raza, and all the match preparation for Pakistan, it goes out the window early on.
Onana passes it to the Kerpel, and from there it gets deflected, bounce against post, then against the keeper. And
Yes, de Kerpel's goal then.
The Kerpel gets the credits for the goal.
Oh, hugely fortuitous for Belgium. Nick de Kerpel won't mind. Well,
certainly not the start Pakistan was looking for.
No. But that was one of those unfortunate things, and that happens in international sport, and it's how you react to that. And I think that's going to be the test here for Pakistan, because we saw it in that first game. It was at 4 goals in 5 minutes, in between 51 and 55 minutes in that final quarter, where they completely sort of lost all shape. They were better against Spain. Can they respond to this early setback?
Yeah, it's very important that they stay now super active and try to challenge Belgium when they are pressing or with the ball, to stay patient, bring the ball into the circle, and then I'm sure Pakistan will have a shot at this.
Abubakar. Dropping it back to Manam. Trying to pick out Rana Wahi, but really good defense from de Slover. Finds Stokbrooks. Stokbrooks' pass forward is comfortably cut out. Labouchere hits the deck.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, I agree.
Incidental.
Abubakar to Manan. But moves it on. And here is Ahmad. First flick to Ahmad, and Van Doren shows quick feet.
Yeah, after the 1-0, that's a very positive reaction of Pakistan to keep Belgium under pressure, to keep the ball in the attacking 25 and trying to get something out of it at the end. It's well defended by Belgium. And now it's Gazamfa with the lead up to the circle. Can just be stopped with a small foul.
Moen takes the free hit, ended up with Ahmad, who tried to get it into the circle. And here is Bone. Tom Bone throws the aerial off his right foot, well brought down by Arshad. Sakria to Butt. Abubakar gets it from Manan. Manan once again. Abubakar under pressure from Bone. Goes up the middle of the park to Moen. Sakria actually, had he left it, might have worked out a bit more nicely for Pakistan, because Afraz was in space down that left-hand side.
Pakistan definitely seems more comfortable with the ball than they have been in the last two games. They're really patient. There was just a small miscommunication, but I think they're very patient. They keep the ball. They want to set up a proper play to beat the Belgian press.
Still trying to force it through there to Shlova. A chance for Pakistan to break. Afraz infield to Gazamfa. Gazamfa looking for Butt, just asked a little bit too much of his captain. Right idea though. Moen barking orders in the centre of the park. Ball's on that far side. Abubakar. Nicely worked. Here is Nadim playing it forward, picking up Afraz. Well, despite that first goal, Pakistan have looked pretty positive, haven't they?
Yeah, very good stuff from Pakistan. Conceded within the first 30 seconds, and since then it has basically been them with the ball.
Unlucky. Arshad trying to get that going quickly with a free hit, and then just a little bit too quick. Just wondering whether or not the temperature definitely cooled a little earlier than it was. Sorry, a little cool down from where it was earlier. It's still a little bit humid. I wonder if that might play to Pakistan's advantage a little bit more. And then when they were training before they came over, they were training in high heat, high humidity.
Yeah, they're certainly more used to that kind of temperature than European teams over here. But yeah, I also think that European teams, like, they can get used to it, as well as there are so many World Cups played in India or Pro League tournaments.
Here's Tom Bone. Well, that is uncharacteristically off target by Bone by some distance. He's found a space, first real good chance for Belgium since the goal.
Yeah, that's a great lead from Bourne to get away from the defender, and then has that turnaround shot, unfortunately way over the target.
Okay, you can play.
This is Abu Bakr.
Let's go.
Oh, down by. Is it making tracks down that left-hand side? It is. That side. Arshad will take. Thought about the area ball and will come around the back through Abdullah. Unlucky. Full length dive from Ahmad. Here's Venier. Balthazar all the way across to Van Oost. He comes back to De Slova. Balthazar. And the Brooker keeps it alive.
Yeah, well done. First ball touch for Van den Broek as well.
Flubergs out to Van Dessel. Van Dessel moves it on. Stokbrooks. Van Dessel, De Slova. And now Belgium have found the possession of finding their rhythm. Anana into Bone on the reverse. Well closed down by Abu Bakr.
Very strong defending. I think takes a hit off the stick there. Again, it's Bone in the circle with the post up.
That's really good defending from Arshad right on his goal line. Ahmad does well. Finds Gazamfar. And Pakistan bring it away, break the press, and the charge is on. What a pop, what a pass that is. Picked up by Rana Waheed. Rana Waheed up against Van Oost. Off the right foot, and it's a little too high.
Ahmad, just careful. Down. Okay.
That's good stuff for Pakistan. They sit so much better in this game than they have been in the last two, and they're really challenging Belgium.
It'd be interesting to see how they go next week, having had the batch of games here, and then when they go to London.
Yeah, they certainly need to start winning some points in the next games if they want to maintain their position in the Pro League.
Well, Germany have done them a favour because Germany have come from behind to beat India. That's 2 goals in the last 5 minutes for Germany to beat India, which means that India have 7 points, Pakistan have 0. So even if Pakistan did the double on India, they still need more points as a shot comes in from Stokbrooks, and it's well saved.
Yeah, good overview from Bourne given to Stokbrooks. But not really a big test for Ali Raza in goal.
Hand down, leave him. Thank you.
And Belgium has found their rhythm now, haven't they?
Yeah, they're way more patient, and also the first spell of Pakistan is now over, and they also decided to drop back a little bit in the press, waiting for the space to create counter-attacks, so that allows Belgium to have more ball possession.
There's rain in the air, you can smell it. Is it starting to fall? Yes, it is. just started to rain. Good ball forward from Beacons. And here goes Duvcott. Moved on by Foubert. Oh, Foubert almost got clear, but good tackle from Nadim in the circle. Well done by Zikria. But drops it out. To Manon. Manon once again. Changes passes with Moen. Moen's giving away the free hit. Green card for Moen. Wasn't patient enough for James Uncle's liking.
Yeah, Van Dessel takes it very quick, gets a little pass from the substitution players, picks it up very quick, and Moen is just not on 5.
Good ball across and cleared by Ali Raza. It's gone against Pakistan, and 2 of their players are out of position. Duvcott on his knees, wants the whistle, not getting it, but just hammers it off the side of the park.
No touch.
No touch, okay, sorry. Take it here, okay? Take it back. Yeah, good for me.
Yeah, we definitely see a switch in focus from Pakistan when it comes to defending. They're very compact, they do it very well in their own circle. Always get a stick in between.
Walid brings it away, takes it to the halfway line. To clear. Ahmad. Rather Wahid. Unable to collect. Here is Anana. Anana into that near post. Zikria going to be spoken to here.
Zilan with the pass to Onana. He tries to get it in front of the circle. It's very well defended by Nadim.
Manon. Dilla throws a huge aerial ball, but Belgium ball there is the quarter time hooter, and Belgium go into the break in front. The goal coming inside 35 seconds. Nuta Kerbal getting a bit fortunate from a rebound, a shot that rebounded off the post onto the keeper and in. Pakistan then had a really good period of possession but couldn't really work Van den Broeke in the Belgium goal. And then towards the end of that first quarter, Belgium got their rhythm, had their territory in possession but couldn't get a second goal. Quarter time score, Belgium 1, Pakistan 0. Okay, let's have a look at the highlights.
Yeah,
this is the opening goal.
With the perfect start. And it's a ball by Onana, drops it back to the Kerbal, just brings it in front of goal. It's a defensive deflection, which then ends up on the post and deflected from the goalkeeper. For the lead for Belgium. Very unlucky for Pakistan, great start for Belgium. Despite Pakistan playing very well on the ball and off the ball, they have been defending very compact. Sombon with the next chance, it goes far over the goal. And then another counter attack. It's Bone to Stockbrooks, who has that finish on goal, but well kept out by Ali Raza.
You can just about see the rain falling there with the floodlights. Someone was well prepared to bring the umbrella. Alexander Hendricks making his way back to his seat, signing a few autographs. We're almost ready to go in this second quarter. Been an interesting contest to this point. Belgium then getting the second quarter underway, leading by a goal to nil. Bernier now to Aboucher. Van Oost to de Kerpel. Van Oost. Van Dessel gets it back from Van Doren. Aboucher to Slova down on this left-hand side. Here he is. To Kerpel. There's the area, but danger on the defender.
Just wait for a sec, wait.
Yeah, it's a great idea of the Kerpel to bring that ball in high from the side, because on the other side, inside the circle, was a free Belgian tackle. But the defender of Pakistan was just a bit too close.
Abubakar. Oh, run over by Onana and Tom Bone. All unmarked, is not going to miss from there. Unselfish from Nelson Onana and Tom Bone, all unmarked on the P-flick spot. No real surprise that that hit the backboard. Belgium 2, Pakistan 0.
It's a great press by Onana there, forcing that mistake, winning the ball, and then you don't have to ask Tom Bone twice to finish that. Well intercepted by Onana, left hand on the ground, backhand down, and then it's a great pass to Bone.
Well, that goal comes a minute and 27 seconds after the restart, so Pakistan have got to get their starts right.
Yeah, definitely. And Belgium started that second quarter with, again, a lot of ball possession, and they really set up everything to be successful.
Van Doren. Oh, lovely little tackle. Oh, well run. That's really good work from Zikria. Doesn't get the reward.
That's a pity for Pakistan. They work very, very hard to get into good positions, and then it's the last 2-3 actions that are not going their way.
And Dessel wins the free hit. Here is Laboucher. Tom Bone. Well tackled to Abubakar. Arshad getting it out.
Hand. Yep.
Kazamfa. Abubakar. Kazamfa. And Dessel allows him to turn onto the stick of Venier. Here is Beacons. Van Doren to Laboucher. Looking for a little slip to Van Dessel.
Inside.
Free hit for Belgium inside. So this needs to move 5 before it can go into the circle, which it has. Well picked up from Abubakar. Bring it back for Ahmed. But Arshad. Abu Bakr. Ball back inside is a good one. Here is Zikriya. Good work from Pakistan. Can they find it? That final touch.
Corner. It was touched by the goalie before.
Better. Much better from Pakistan.
Yeah, first through a circle entry and test for the goalkeeper, even though the ball just was almost over the line. Despite it's 2-0 for Belgium, Pakistan keeps on working hard, trying to beat that Belgian press, trying to get something out of it.
Here is Butt. Good work from Butt. We're trying to pick out.
Play.
It's going to work out for Pakistan.
Belgium.
Nope.
This way. Yeah.
Abdul thought it was Pakistan ball.
Pass passage,
Umpire thought other way.
Thank you.
Beignet. Higgins. And Doran. To Slova. Picked up by Foubert. To Slova. Down in that corner. Arshad trying to make something happen, trying to get it out.
They really got him pinned down there and are successful with that press.
And good work from Beacons. Rain certainly getting a little heavier. Coming against Belgium. I think Venio is a little bit surprised. Tom Bowden space at the top of the circle.
Please. PC. Okay. I saw a foot. Thank you. Yeah.
So there's Volta helping out her umpire teammate. First penalty corner of the match.
20.
So De Kerpel on the left, well, right as we look. Tom Bone on the other side, but when we switch back, it's going to be De Kerpel nearest to us on the left, Tom Bone on the right. Tom Bone still going, trying to improvise. Full length dive from Butt. Moved on by De Kerpel, across the face of goal, turned behind by Arshad.
Well defended by Pakistan. Just a small mistake by Bone, not picking up that ball properly.
They're in again here, and that's looped in. It's Tom Bone. He's got another. Played back by Anana, and Bone gets his second. And it's a third for Belgium. Belgium 3, Pakistan 0.
Long corner, high ball to the outside, good control by the Körper, who then passes it to Onana, and it's Onana again for Bowen, who's able to tip it over the goalkeeper. That's really the positions he likes to be in. That's where he's always so successful with scoring goals.
Smart finish. Yeah, another goal. Tom Bone.
Planning their next TikToks, Alex Hendricks.
I think they're putting on the team WhatsApp chat. Great goal. Great move. Oh, dear. Yeah, I mean, Belgium are playing well, but you feel a little bit sorry for Pakistan because this is the best they've played, but they don't seem to be getting any breaks, do they?
Yeah, indeed. They have entered the circle, I think, twice, but they do so much better than we have seen them in the last 2 games. And what are they doing better? It's exactly what the coach has asked from them. It's like not making emotional mistakes, and that's where they have been very disciplined so far. The only thing that is missing is their play with the ball.
But what they've also now got to try and do is maintain that. Yes, they're 3 down, and it might feel that the game's against them, but they've got to keep playing in this positive manner. Because even if they lose, playing like this, that is a much better performance than anything we've seen so far.
Yeah, and that's also how you grow. If you play better every game, you will gain percentages of growth, and that will make you better at the end of the day when it counts. Nothing happening for Rana Wahid. Nadim goes up and over the top. Balthazar came back into the space, quickly taken by Afraz.
Outside. Very good. Outside.
Good defending by Onana just outside of the circle.
It's fired in up off the stick of Afraz. Dangerous ball.
This side, please. This side. There you go. Yeah.
Balash looking pretty relaxed on the bench.
Yeah, he seems to enjoy himself. Good action by Pakistan.
So down this left-hand side, Pakistan looking for something, some reward here. Sikriya, lovely looking ball, finds Hamad. Hamad into the circle. Oh, he got a little bit of it. That was a chance.
There was a great piece of play by Pakistan, and then it's a great opportunity. You're in the circle, there's not a lot of pressure, and he just tops the ball and not really hitting
4
it.
minutes here.
He's getting too excited.
Standards are good, pace is good.
Thanks.
Lovely ball forward from Van Oost
Play.
and Dassel. Pakistan feel they should have had the whistle, and now they might be a little short-handed at the back. Got to work hard here to get into defensive unit, and it's a penalty corner. Manan coming back to try and defend it. Lifted into his shin pad.
Okay. I didn't see. I know, but that's why he didn't get a free hit. Yeah.
Yeah, finding the foot.
Yeah.
That ball loss close to the halfway line, that's, if you lose it, that's okay, but you cannot, certainly not against Belgium, you cannot stay there, complain to the umpire and not run back. That's what you get at the end if you don't get the numbers behind the ball.
Duvkut's going to inject. Slova and Labouchere. Labouchere, good save. Where's the rebound falling? Slova to the line. Pull back. Still there. Shot comes in. Heavens. Duvkut squirts it wide. Unfortunately, everybody manages to get out of the way.
It's Labouchere with the flick, Ali Raza with the save, and then it's Slova with the overview for Foubert. Tries to get in from the goal, and it's Duvkut with the rebound.
Arshad having to take evasive action. Ahmad, nice little fake. Manon. Nadim.
I will.
Excellent ball to the other side, opening that field.
Gazanfar, can he move it on? Still going Gazanfar, taken over, spin back in. Well defended by Beacons. Just can't find that final something, can they?
Yeah, but you also have to give credit to Pakistan. They're making steps forward, and there was a great pass across the field, a good circle entry. They're working really hard to create those kind of chances. They just need to be a bit more lucky at the end and a bit more maybe clever at the end to really find a finish on goal.
Alain away from Gazanfar. Anana. Goalkeeper's come. And has a little look at Ahmad. Ahmad has a little look at Ali Razan. And the ball's gone behind.
And it's again Bourne with that small touch. Good action from Milan. Again, Onana with the ball in front of the goal. And Tom Bourne just doesn't hit it right.
Want me to get it earlier?
Yeah, I think you go a little earlier that
Okay,
one.
yeah.
Forward it comes. Still a chance here off the back foot. Van den Broeke
You missed it.
juggling it in front of him. He manages to keep it out. That was a real chance, but Rano Wahid never really got hold of it.
It's a misstop of Labouchere. And then it's Wahid with the finish on goal. Van den Broeke with the save. A squeeze shot. Gets deflected. And then he misses the ball and Van den Broeke is there.
So there is the half-time hooter. And a 1-0 quarter-time lead has turned into a 3-0 half-time lead. Goals courtesy of their number 27, Tom Bone, both from open play. The first in the 17th minute and 90 seconds after the restart, the second in the 23rd. And Pakistan head to the locker room behind, but a much, much better performance by the green shirts, and hopefully they can maintain that level into the second half, and Belgium will be looking to up their level in the second half if they can. Let's have another look at this last moment. Yeah, just that little miss was a dangerous stick from Ahmad. Not to be, but they're getting closer, Pakistan. Will they get reward for their endeavour in the second half? Have to join us after the break as the rain falls and continues.
three of them, the couple, Onana with great pressure, and Bone are the ones who are really defense, running the show passes to Belgium for the moment.
Pakistan had lots of positives, didn't they? Perhaps not enough of these opportunities. This was a great chance, but just a wild swing from Hamad.
Gets it to Onana again, and it's Bone. Pakistan 3-0. They have been defending very well, even though it's 3-0. They
Nana, the great
Belgium
provider.
out to quite a lot. Yeah, it has been all, and also all with the ball, the couple, Onana and Bone are the ones who are really chance. It's running the show up front for Belgium for the moment. It's Wahid with the shot and goal.
Pakistan had lots of positives, didn't they? Perhaps not enough of these opportunities. This was a great chance. He tries to put it in. Just a wild swing from Hamad. Dangerous ball. There are the stats.
And yeah, Pakistan, they have been defending very well, even though it's 3-0. They kept Belgium out for certain quite a lot.
Feels like
and also
Belgium
with the ball,
are
they have been doing quite well.
Pakistan much better than they have been,
it's the last chance just
but
before
haven't
the break.
really created any apart from those.
It's Wahid with the shot and goal, and then it gets
couple of chances we saw here. Okay, let's take you back to the other night. He tries to put it in when these two first met. And well, there was that tough day at the office, tough opener. 15 seconds penetrations with the opener after 3 minutes. But credit to Pakistan. Feels like Belgium are. Scoring here with the opener after 3 minutes, and then there were two in the 51st. To Pakistan, that was a great. Toby Beacons with his second Tom Bone goal by Rana Wahid. Beacons, and this is Tom Bone's
Stockbrook's
goal
with the 2-1 lead for Belgium, and then Ken Hendricks with his goal. Beautiful squeeze shot. It was just a couple of minutes. Pakistan were not really on. And Belgium
upcoming fixtures, day off tomorrow.
With the next goal.
That was on the 50th minute. Ella scoring here for the Belgian men. The 51st, and then there were two in the Belgian women against Argentina. Toby Beacons with his second on Saturday. And at 3:30, the Beacons play Spain Tom Bones against Pakistan. This is some finish. Okay, let's get some reaction from the pitch with the half-time interviews.
Shot by Tom Bone. And he keeps scoring.
Shane, is this Belgian team just a team that really wants to continue to push and score as many goals as possible in the second half?
Yeah, look, they'll be trying to do that, but Pakistan will be trying to do the opposite. So, yeah, look, we're building on some little things.
Women at 1 o'clock on Saturday, and at 3:30 the men play Spain against Pakistan. Okay, let's get some reaction from the pitch with the half-time interviews.
Shane, is this Belgian team just a team that really wants to continue to push and score as many goals as possible in the second half?
Yeah, look, they'll be trying to do that, but Pakistan will be trying to do the opposite. So, yeah, look, we're building on some little things. They're not an easy team to play. They have some tricky skills, and we want to make sure that we get on top of that and really dominate the second half.
Are you still happy with what you've seen so far?
Yeah, I think there's been some good patches of play, but yeah, we're at a stage now we always want a little bit more from them and stuff like that. So, yeah, our hope is they play a little better than the first half still.
Good luck.
Well, we will see soon enough if they can up their level from the first 30. I think we'll be able to hear from the Pakistan camp now. Let's get back down onto the pitch.
You wanted to be solid defensively, and then after 35 seconds, there was already a goal. What did you think at that moment?
Yeah, I think the part of the game that, you know, the mistakes and blunders. So, you know, in all 3 goals, if you see that we did some mistakes and we did not cover properly. So otherwise, if you see the 30 minutes, the players, they executed very well, and they got a couple of chances as well. So we did not materialize, but we try to avoid the mistakes and keep the tempo.
Good luck for the second half. Thanks.
Pakistan get the second half underway, trailing Belgium by 3-0. They're attacking the goal away to our left-hand side. They need to start this quarter well if they can. And there's Zakria. But Abu Bakr, Manan gets it back again. Moen, Manan. This is Arshad. Little drop ball to Moen. Moen trying to pick out runner Wahid in the middle, but it's well cut out. And here is De Slover, Van Dessel. To Kerpel. To Anana. Back to De Kerpel. Kerpel on the reverse is a back stick. What do you make of what the coaches had to say at half-time?
Yeah, Shane McLeod, obviously, like, he can be happy with the first half, especially because they got themselves on the score sheet within a couple of seconds of the game, and the message was clear to the team. They want to keep on dominating the second half, and they want to keep pushing and score more goals. And yeah, for Pakistan, they have been defending well. Why do the goals fall? It's just because of a couple of small mistakes, but they want to keep improving, and based on the 2 games we've seen of them, they definitely made big steps forward.
To Kerpel. Van Doren. Slover drops it out. Let me show to Van Doren. Van Dessel. Missed Candle.
Just wait, just wait.
2 balls on the pitch.
And that's perfect, thank you. Yeah, play.
Abu Bakr into Zakria.
That's on me. That's me. I'm late. I'm late. I'm sorry, guys.
Butt takes it. Zakria.
Here we go.
Just locking sticks with Labouchere.
Wait.
Yeah, great opportunity there for Pakistan. Now they have the ball in the attacking 23. They decide to recycle it, keep the ball in possession.
Touch. Loops over the bar. And the Burka was a little rooted to the spot.
Inside channel open, and then it's deflected. Van den Broeke far outside of his goal, but the ball goes.
There's definitely space down his left-hand side, wasn't there?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a positive touch in the circle, but unfortunately it goes way over goal.
Slover just about keeps it in play. Twisting and turning.
Nothing, nothing. On his hand. On his hand? You mean high of the hand? Okay. Yeah, okay.
Arthur de Slover goes upstairs.
Danielle, can you hear me? So Belgium is asking for a hand in the circle. I didn't see that, and I just played on.
Are they looking for a hand or an arm?
He said hand, maybe arm.
Okay, I will look whether the ball touched the arm of the Pakistani defender.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. What did it touch? Did it touch? Hard to see from that angle.
Yeah, the Slovak very convinced that it was a fault by Pakistan.
Can't see from there, can you?
No.
Too many bodies in the way. One more.
The only thing you can do there is guess, and that's obviously not
Could be no advice possible and carry on. Unless there's another angle. Oh, is this it?
Slovak takes the ball up.
Can't see it. Yeah. Does this help us? Yeah, it hits the right hand, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Watch this, because it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, and then it suddenly just goes straight down. It's definitely hit the hand to come down.
Yeah.
Lieselot.
Yeah.
There is no advice possible, so you can restart with a bully, and Belgium keep the referral.
Thank you.
Right, you can't definitively say it's hit the hand, 'cause you can't definitively see it.
Yeah.
And like you say, you can't guess.
So, yeah, exactly. The fact that he can't guess, he just can assume that it was like that. So, glad that he made that decision. If he can't definitively say.
Outside the dotted line, please. Outside the dotted line. This side, yeah. Wait for the time, please. Thank you.
And Belgium just knock it off the back. And Pakistan will have the 16. Slovak drops it out. Here is Van Doren. Across to that far side. Swept in, deflected, good save. Missed to the far post.
Good deflection by Flubergs, who is there completely alone in the circle. Could have taken the time to hit on goal. It's good save by Waka. Gives it away for the rebound, and then it's Stockbrooks just centimeters next to the post.
Pace from Zikria. Gets the ball across, and again, it just doesn't quite fall for Pakistan.
Back of the stick, bottom stick, bottom stick.
But in the corner, kept in by Fubert. Quickly taken, but Ahmad is there.
Yeah.
There. That side, please. Over there. Yeah, happy, thank you. Oh, sorry.
Happy back up, takes the sideline ball into Zikria. Zikria can't keep it in play. Not sure they realised Gazanfar was that high up the park.
Yeah, pretty sure he didn't realize that there was Gesamtverein is back, just waiting for it.
No, lovely from Venier, from Flubergs. Slova, touch from Bone, picked up by Arshad.
Yeah, good.
Great tackle back from Onana.
Oh, Venier in space, plays it up to Duvkot. Duvkot into the circle, pulls it back, looking for the foot, but it's onto the sticker. But
Easy, easy.
yeah, Butt and Bone
Don't.
Bone taking exception to Amrabat. I've noticed Amrabat a number of occasions. Again, when they were playing in Argentina, there'd be a sort of moment where he gets sort of frustrated and he really hammers the ball out quite close to a player. And he's done it a couple of times here in Barva as well. And but just taking Bone, sorry, just taking a little bit of an exception to it.
Yeah, I think it's sometimes if you're so much under pressure and you don't get out, you don't
I will have an eye.
keep ball possession, and you're struggling that moment to breathe because the game slows down, because there's some words going to be thrown around. He's not doing it on purpose to hit a play. He just wants to get rid of the ball, get it out, and provoking the exchange of words.
Good touch by Bone, even better touch by Arshad to bring it under control and get it out. Abdul into the middle of the pitch. Ahmad drops it out to Abdullah. Abdullah sweeps it out to the far side. But Hubert does well to get his stick on the ball.
Thank you. Stop.
To Slova.
Pakistan very stretched out now. That obviously gives Belgium a lot of space to play in the gaps.
And here they come now at pace. Stobrooks pays it back. Here's Wenier, there's space for De Kerpel on this right-hand side. Here he is. De Kerpel, first time ball to Van Dessel. Into the circle it comes on the reverse stick, and an upright reverse stick shot from Victor Foubert. Makes it Belgium 4, Pakistan 0. Well, you said there was more space for them, Toby, and they've exploited it.
That's very well finished by Foubert.
Yeah, right reverse stick.
De Kerpel with the overview. It's a one touch by Van Dessel, and Foubert picks it up, brings it away. And then it's a very nice finish by Foubert to make it 4-0. Just lifting the ball between the two defenders into the space.
Nutmed's whack up. Oh dear. Good to see Alexander Hendricks enjoying himself.
Yeah.
Nice.
Play.
Rana Wahid to Kazanfa. Nadeem. Back to Abdallah. Abdallah on the right-hand side to Nadim. Fraz, nobody there on the far post.
Yeah, Pakistan is trying, but once they get the ball up front in the field, they miss the players in the circle, they miss the next pass.
Good work from Foubert. Anost. Oh, beautifully done. Maxime Vanneau series. Vernier gets the 1-2 back. Still going, Vernier. Tom Bone wide of the target, but the whistler gone. Yeah, the spaces are opening up now for Belgium, aren't they?
Yeah, I think Pakistan has to pay the price of the first half, that their energy level is dropping a bit and they're getting a bit more tired. That allows Belgium to play a bit more easy in between them. We see the chance again. It's Vernier wants to play the pass, gets deflected, and then it's Bone in front of the goal, just wide.
On corner. Who gets the last touch here?
That's
Van Doren. Yeah, really good defence. Boucher aware of the player behind him, who was Ahmad.
Yeah, Labouchere, a big guy. He has to make 2 steps and covers 3-4 meters almost.
The challenge for Pakistan now is it's going to be a card for Sikria. Two-minute sit down for him. Of course it comes.
Sorry, was on your knee, so you think it's dangerous? Yeah, okay.
So Tom Bone wants the penalty corner. Let's have a look.
Can you hear me? Belgium referral. They're asking for a dangerous ball. We gave a free out for a foot.
I will look for a dangerous ball.
Who does this come up off? Comes off to Nadim. Nadim comes in, hits him. Yeah. It's whether
there we might see it better.
Please, Lot.
Yeah.
I have advice for you. The ball came dangerously off the stick of the Pakistani defender, so therefore you can restart with a penalty corner and Belgium keep the referral.
Penalty corner, just the third one. And Tom Bone is at the top, looking for a third goal.
So time is off. I will give you 5 and then get ready, okay? One whistle. Yeah?
Difficult to inject.
soon as you can. Thank you, guys.
Labouchere on the left, Bone on the right.
Yeah, get ready. 5.
So who's going to take this on? It's going to be Tom Bone. Good number 1 running.
My colleague said a foot. He said foot. Thanks, Jim. No worries.
Yeah, that's very good number 1 running.
Labouchere to Tom Bone. Doesn't get hold of it the first time. Good save by Wacker the second time.
I've seen a foot.
And it is a free out to Pakistan. Good save that from Wacker because he was very close, Tom Bone. Good touch down the other end from Balthazar.
Again goes first Castle. Labouchere gives it to Bone. Doesn't get it right in the first touch, in the second, and it's Wacker with the save.
Labouchere's just won a free hit. Bernier and can't keep it in. There is the 3/4 time hooter and another goal for Belgium in that third period. It came courtesy of Victor Foubert, an upright reverse stick shot, nutmegging Wacker in the Pakistan goal. Pakistan starting to tire. They've got to really focus and dig deep in this final 15 minutes. Belgium in control, firmly in control at the 3/4 mark. It is Belgium 4, Pakistan 0. Okay, let's have a look at the highlights of that third quarter.
Pakistan started with ball possession at third quarter, and that deflection over the goal of Simon van den Broek. Then it has been Belgium playing with more ball possession. With a strong pass into the circle, it's deflected by Flubex and Stockholz with the rebound, just a couple of centimeters next to the goal. Good action by the Belgians there. And it's the Körper from the right-hand side, Van Dessel with the one touch to Foubert, who flips the ball into space for himself and finishes with the upright backhand to make it 4-0. Great skill. Sees the space, recognizes it, and then beautiful finish by Foubert.
Just a third senior international goal for Victor Foubert.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
State secrets are out. Or is this just a great dummy ploy?
I do not think so. Actually, I really think they discuss actual tactics. Would be very funny, though.
Pakistan getting the final quarter underway. They trail Belgium by 4-0. Andorran. Pakistan still a player light. Oh, Tom Bone. That's before he even hits it, you know it's going in the net. Such is the power of the Belgian number 27, and it's a second hat-trick of the season for Tom Bone. He scored 3 in the 5-3 win over Argentina back in December.
Good ball into the circle, and then it's a typical Tom Bone goal. Not even receiving the ball, immediately straight going for the volley hit out of... Not a chance for Wacker to do anything against that.
Not a chance for anybody. So Tom Bone continues his remarkable tally. 392 caps, 347 goals.
It's very impressive.
It's just a ridiculous record, really. Unlucky, good ball in.
You're not five. You're not five. No, he's ball.
In the last year alone, he hasn't scored in only 5 games. As he goes to work here. So he scored in 16 of his 21 games in the last 12 months.
That's an impressive statistic, especially if you think about that he's not just a drag flicker and scores penalty corners, but also so many field goals.
Well, I can only go back as far as 2013. I don't have the early stats, but coming into this game, to back that point up, equal split between field goals and penalty corners, 92 apiece.
Yeah, and that shows the sheer quality he has on the field as a striker.
Yeah, his last 200 goals, 92, not including today, 92 from field, 92 from penalty corners, 16 from strokes. Well picked up by Abu Bakr. Here's Afraz. Rana Wahid. And from Pakistan perspective, if you get Rana Wahid, the number 8, involved a little bit more in their attacks. Gone all the way through.
Yeah, he has been the one also in the last 2 games who has been the driving force for them offensively. Unfortunately, they have not been able to convert that into many goals, but he was really the one pushing hard there.
Here's Van Dessel. Time and space to try and pick the pass, but it was from about this moment in the first game that Pakistan lost a bit of control, and they've just conceded a penalty corner.
Yeah, and you can see the spaces become bigger. The tackling back is a bit less from Pakistan. Maybe it's also just it's 5-0 on the scoreboard. Of course, they don't want to just give up, but the effort you put in is not on that 100% as it has been in the first half or the first 3 quarters.
Balthazar and Labouchere, the top of the circle. It's Labouchere who rattles the backboard, and a first penalty corner contest, goal of the contest, makes it Belgium 6, Pakistan 0.
Good penalty flick of Labouchere. Goes 6-0. Waka will not be very happy with this. It's just next to his right foot. With a bit more extension, he might have had a chance.
Well, we've had 4 quarters, obviously, in this game, and Pakistan have conceded a goal inside the opening 90 seconds in 3 of them.
Yeah, that's not a great stat to have. despite the 6-0, I feel like Pakistan is putting up their best performance so far in the 3 games we have seen, and that's...
wide of the mark, good effort.
Good ball win. Good stuff by Afras.
Yeah, it definitely feels like their best performance to date here in Wavre. A lot has been made of their fixtures against India in London next week. I think the disappointment of the season so far will be long forgotten if they can get a result against India.
Yeah, 100%. And it's just 7 points in the table. It's 2 wins and a draw, potentially. And you might have a chance of staying in the Pro League. It's a big ask, yes, but I think those games are...
But it is, but also because goal difference actually doesn't come into account. The first way of differentiating them is games won. Teams that are equal on points.
Yeah.
So if they beat India twice, India have only won once. So that would put them, yeah, and get the draw. Obviously, there's lots of ifs in there.
Yeah.
So clear. Nadeem won't be able to keep it in.
Yep, still okay, still okay.
Red.
Bone just denied by Zakir at full stretch. Slova. Little drop off from Balthazar. Anana.
Oh. Stay out, stay out.
Little touch from Bone, trying to put in a Nana on that goal line. A good touch from Abdullah. Nana's had a good game, hasn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Had 2 assists for Tom Bone. Good. It's a guy who's pressing very well.
Have a back up. Goes low. Finds Moen. Moen still going. (16).
A lot of space now for Belgium, as Pakistan is not really running back with the strikers.
And Dessel. Inside the final 6 minutes, Van Dassel's given the ball away cheaply, and Runaway Heat turns it round the corner, and a chance here for Pakistan. Gazanfa looking for the support. He has it in Runaway Heat. Runaway Heat up against Venier. Up to the circle edge, into the circle goes Runaway Heat. Pulls it back, Gazanfa! Good save, follow-up is high. Sharp from Van den Broeke.
Yeah, great action by Pakistan.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Great getting the ball in front of the goal, and then Zamfa with the shot. Great save by Van den Broeke. Very first shot on goal. Also not easy for a goalkeeper if you're not tested for 55 minutes to stay in the game and make a great save like this. Well done by Van den Broeke, and then the rebound is dangerous.
There is De Slova. De Slova. Now to Van Dessel. Van Dessel to the goal line. And just too much at the left foot of Thibaut Stolbergs. Fluberg's playing it forward. And out that left-hand side. Back under all sorts of pressure.
It's good. Play.
Great pressure of Belgium to win that ball in midfield, and then De Slova turning it over.
Bring it in. Yep.
Under 3 minutes now remaining. Pakistan going in hunt of a consolation goal. Abu Bakr beats Stolbergs to find Abdullah. Free hit, which Tom Bone will take. Here is Labouchere. Away from attempted tackle
Inside.
of Hamad.
Inside. Inside. Thank you.
Labouchere. De Slova. Labouchere again. Wenye finds Balthazar Van Oost. Final 90 seconds. There's Beacons. Beacons chopping it to the edge of the circle, but nobody in red there, and it drops to Zikria, and he leads the charge, and now Hamad. Chance here. Rana Wahid, lovely stick skill, but better defensive work from Van Oost. And there's Beacons. Beacon still going.
Very small.
Free hit just outside the 23.
13 seconds.
Thank you.
Ready.
It's got caught in the hook of the stick, and it's made its way over to the slope on that far side. And there is the final hooter. Well, there wasn't the glut of goals that have derailed Pakistan in that final quarter, but there were regular scores for Belgium. And there were two more in the final quarter. One for Tom Bone to complete his hat-trick, the other from Hugo Labouchere from a penalty corner. And Belgium, in the end, running out comfortable winners.
Yeah, it was kind of an easy win. They had to work a bit harder than in the last game because Pakistan did a couple of good things. They had a couple of phases where they played well. They were just not able to get enough circle entries to capitalize anything.
Final score here then, Belgium 6, Pakistan 0. But small increases for Pakistan, and that was another step in the right direction. Certainly in the first half, it felt like they a little bit ran out of gas in the second.
Yeah, exactly. Especially in the last quarter, they ran out of gas. When the score went to 5-0, 6-0, you really saw that there's a lot of space in their press, and that made it easy for Belgium.
Okay, let's have a look then at the highlights.
Belgium with a dream start. It's Onana preparing it, gets the ball back, and then to the couple who delivers it in front of goal. It's a defensive touch that ends up on the post and drops against the keeper. Fall behind the baseline for the 1-0 for Belgium. Then 10 minutes later, it's Onana with the great press, wins the ball with his low backhand on the ground and delivers it to Tom Bone. With his first of the game. Very close to the goalkeeper, nothing to do there for Ali Raza. Then the keeper kept on going, delivers it to Onana, and it's again Tom Bone with his second of the day in the 23rd minute. It's again the couple, Onana and Tom Bone. Well controlled, and then small deflection over the goalkeeper. Pakistan bouncing back with a circle entry and with a big chance for a shot on goal. It's just missed. Bit unfortunate. And then just before the halftime break, it's a good shot on goal, and then it's Nadim Ahmad just misses the ball in the second touch, and Van den Broek is there for the 3-0 halftime score. Pakistan starting the second half strong with the circle entry, with a deflection just over the goal. And then it's Belgium first with the deflection of Flubergs and the shot of Stockbrooks just a couple of centimeters next to the goal. Good first save of Wakar. And then the ball ends up by the Körper, who brings it in front of the circle to Van Dessel, who delivers it to Foubert, who flicks the ball into the space and finishes beautifully with a high backhand shot for the 4-0 for Belgium. Great overview to get into that space. Nothing to do for Wakar there.
And then the hat-trick for Tom Bone. There was only ever one result